Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, A Life of Liz. So today I'm just going to be talking about, the stuff that I'm going to be doing or reading or working on in the next couple of weeks or the rest of July and what's probably in store for me all the way to August up until September. So this month I only have two books that are on my TB read or that are my currently reading just because these books are A, really big, or B, a little bit more of a difficult read where I feel like I really have to put my time and effort into it. Of course, there's always a possibility of me reading another book, and that comes a little bit later. So, the first book that I'm reading, and it's going to probably take me a long time just because he is a very drawn out writer. I've noticed, like, it's not bad writing so far. I mean, I'm only at the very beginning, but I mean, the book is already just massive, and I haven't even made a dent in it, as you can see. And that is a Stephen King and his novel 11/22/63. So I watched the Hulu um, adaptation, and that was really good, and I really liked it. And the friend that kind of recommended me the book was like, "Oh my God, you can't go based off of the book." Like, he was complaining to me the whole time that the book wasn't. I mean, the movie, the TV show, wow, wasn't as good as the book, and that there's so many changes. So I was like, well, no, I have to read it. So I picked it up. It was like $8. It's pretty cheap for the massiveness of the book. So far, I'm only on chapter 3, um, because it is like it's daunting, I think, more than anything. Like, it's huge. Um, so far, I like it. I mean, it's probably one of those books that's going to take me a while anyway. So this is what I'm currently reading. It's probably going to take me up until probably September. I'm going to go with if I read about a chapter a night. Like, there's literally like 1,000+ pages in this thing, and that's like intimidating as hell. And the next book I'm reading is also a recommendation from my friend, and that is the book that I hauled, which is A Clockwork Orange. And again, I'm only on chapter 3 on this one too, because of the kind of world it is. And it's a good book. Like, I really, really enjoy it so far, but I do have to invest a little more time in it because it is very particular in the way that the characters speak, the world building. Like, there's a lot of language that is kind of like difficult to understand at first. Definitely, I have to pay attention to it and really think about what's going on and like really process what's going on in every chapter. So far, I picked up really well the slang that's being used. I'm very intrigued to see where the story takes us because this is the extended version, so the 21 chapter one, not the 20 chapter one that was released in the US. So I'm really excited about that. So those are the two books I'm reading, and just today I decided I'm going to be doing bookathon. So I was going to have my TBR today, but I'm actually going to a bookstore tomorrow with a friend, and I was like, I can always just get maybe some more books that I don't have on my shelf, for the TBR, well, or the books that I'm going to read for bookathon. For sure, I think I'm going to do The Lightning Thief by Rick Warren. I hope I said his name right. I really want to read that one. It's on my shelf right here. You can see it. And I've started it a couple times, but I keep putting it down for some reason. Like, I pick up another book. I know why. I picked it up, and then I went and I bought A Court of Thorn Roses, and then that one just kind of put it off. And then I'm also going to be reading probably Beautiful Creatures, just because my sister's really adamant about me wanting me to read it. She actually read it and she really liked it. I know that, like, the idea floating around is that the ending isn't very good, but I'm gonna do it for her. Hopefully it is. Well, actually, I used to never have anything bad to say about books. I used to like love most books or enjoy them or like be okay with most of them, and then I started college. And after I started college, um, just I've been a lot more critical of the books I read and the kind of books they are. So let's hope. I've actually, like, since starting college, so it's gonna be 3 years now, I've actually not finished reading books because they're not good, and or like putting them off because I don't want to read that at the time, because that led into like a whole year book slump where it was really difficult to read. But I do have a couple. I might be reading either The Shadows from J.R. Ward or The Darkest Torment by Jenna Showalter, so I might pick one of those two. I don't know what else I'm going to be picking probably tomorrow because I don't want two big books because I mean I already have this ginormous one that I'm reading. So yeah, I mean those are the stuff that I'm going to be reading. I'll be filming a few videos. I actually have a really exciting video that I want to film. I just need to get like the time to really do the makeup and the hair. So I want to do, it's not a book one, but it's a TV show one, and I really love this TV show. And you guys will find out probably in the next week or two. I just bought the outfit for the video and everything, so I'm really excited about that. My voice sounds really raspy. I don't know what it is. Probably because I haven't really spoken a lot today. Or I need some water. So yeah, and then also I haven't read as much as I normally do, just because I'm not working right now, and you know I don't have any like huge responsibilities. So I've been reading a lot more, and I've been writing a lot more. I am actually a aspiring writer, so I'm currently working on the manuscript of my first book. And I'm sorry, this hair is just not wanting to stay in place. Please just do as you're told. Thank you. So yeah, I'm currently working, and it's not, I didn't do it. I'm currently working on the first version, like I call it my rough draft of my book, and I'm really excited about it. I've been wanting to write this book for about 2 years, actually more like 3, and it just has never really come, you know, full circle. Like I'm sorry, this is just really bugging me. I hate when my hair is out of place. One of the little quirks thanks to the military. Um, um, so yeah, I've been working on this book for a really long time, and like I keep rewriting it and rewriting it, and you know, it's never quite what I want, and I was never happy with it. And then just recently, just this past couple of weeks, I kind of had that perfect epiphany, I guess you should say, where the two things that I was really forcing to like mesh together for the world that I was building, finally, like in my head, they meshed perfectly together, and now they're happy and just fit so perfectly, you know. So I have about, I want to say 20 plus pages, single spaced of course, um, of the actual work done. So it's not a lot at all. Um, but it's a lot for me just because I have trouble finishing. Like I'm telling you, if you look in my computer, there is about 10 or 12 different started novels and stuff like that, because I usually write poetry. So I do still write poetry, but like the whole like writing and finishing books or finishing stories like that has always been a problem for me, up until I took a creative writing class this past semester that forced me to finish a short story. So now I know how to finish. So I have a couple of friends who have been willing to subject themselves to my very rough writing, and I very much appreciate them for it. I've sent out the first 2 chapters that I've revised the first time, so it's my rough draft, and it's my first draft, which is gonna be, you know, the basis of, you know, the editing of the story. So the rough draft is me just word vomiting on the page and hoping that it makes sense, you know. So yeah, so on my rough draft, I have over 20 pages, over 6,000 words written, and in my first draft I only have 6 pages, and you know, I have only 2 chapters on that right now. I'm currently working on chapter 5, chapter 5 and 6, and you know, just really getting the world, and I'm so excited that one day, maybe in the next year or so, that book will surface. You know, if anybody ever wants to be a beta reader for me, I would appreciate like some insight from people that don't already know me, like personally, and know my writing style. So yeah, like that's what I'm working on. So I'm gonna be doing my video for my bookathon. I can't speak. My bookathon TBR tomorrow, once I come back from the bookstore, which is gonna be interesting because it's like the bargain bookstores. So I'm gonna come back with a lot of books. I'll probably do a book haul with it too. And then just reading these 2 books. I might include these in my TBR. I'm not sure yet. Probably not, just because I want to really savor these books as opposed to like binge read them. My writing is going really well. I'm currently like planning my outfits and my like possible itinerary, because I am actually going abroad. I'm going to be studying a semester in London, and I leave at the beginning of September. So, you know, and I'm hopefully going to be getting a new camera, so my quality of my videos is a lot better. And then the pictures for my trip are a lot better. And again, I can't get over how raspy my voice is. I sound like a man. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks. I will definitely be trying reading more books just because I do have so much time. I will be maybe like updating you guys if you care or if you want to know about my book writing and how that's going, just because I am so motivated and so excited for that. Like, you have no idea how long this book has been wanting to be written. This idea has been floating in my head for like an extreme, like the particular, like the main character, for a good half decade. And I finally am putting her to paper, how she wants to be written, as opposed to how I wanted to write her. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited about going to the bookstore with my friend tomorrow and picking out books for my bookathon and finish reading these books and just, you know, I'm so happy. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else. Also, like, I've noticed, and you probably don't notice, but I stutter a lot in my videos, and that's because A, I think too fast, and my mouth's trying to catch up, and two, English is my second language, so sometimes, like, my tongue doesn't want to work, and it wants to say something in Spanish instead of in English, so it's kind of like, just in case you guys are wondering, I don't, that's why I stutter. But yeah, that's all from me. I will be posting a couple more videos in the near future, obviously tomorrow. So yeah, if you like this video, um, hit that thumbs up, comment down below on anything if you want. If you want to see more of my face, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button. If you just please hit that subscribe button. And that's all from me. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. And I will see you guys really soon. Happy readings. Adios.